Hey Peaches, so today I'm going to be showing you how I fill in my very thick eyebrows. I've been messing around with a couple new products just to see what kind of technique I like best for my eyebrows. I do have pretty thick eyebrow hair, but I have a lot of areas that are pretty sparse, and the front of one of my eyebrows is super janky, as you'll see very soon. So this is what I've been loving currently. Now, this is my most current routine, but the best part about makeup is being able to change it every single day, so I am not a creature of habit when it comes to my makeup. So this is what I do right now, and I think that I would use this technique no matter if I'm using powder, gel, a stick, anything to fill in my eyebrows. I would do all the same steps to make sure that they look their best. So this video is not going to be very long, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking at the beginning of it. Don't forget to check out my giveaway that I'm hosting very soon, and all my links for everything will be in the description. So let's go ahead and get started in this video. Okay, so I've already done all of my foundation, my concealer, my everything. I just have what's under my eyes setting right now on my forehead and chin and everything, and I've already primed my eyes for my eyeshadow afterwards. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this little spoolie from Morphe. Any one that you have will work though. These are like $1 I think at Sally's, so you can find them anywhere. I'm just going to start brushing my eyebrows to get kind of the shape that I want. And if it looks like I have dandruff falling off my face, it's from my powder, I'm sorry. Okay, so you can see I have some areas that are sparse here. I'm just going to brush them like normal for right now, and then when I'm filling them in, I might do something a little bit different. So right now what I'm using to fill my eyebrows in with, this changes all the time for me. I have a Morphe palette that is the powder. I have some brow mascara. I have a lot of pencils. It just depends on whatever I'm feeling like. But right now what I've been liking is from Maybelline, and it is the Brow Define and Fill. And it just looks like this. So on this end it has a little sponge that when you press, powder comes out. And then the other end, you roll up and it is a stick. So I'm going to use this stick side. But use whatever you're comfortable with, whatever your eyebrows need, which if you guys want another video that kind of goes over what your brows may require, like mine are pretty thick. I have thick eyebrows, but they're kind of sparse in different areas. I have very thick hair, if that makes sense. So this usually is what works best for me. So I'm going to start right here in the middle, and I have my mirror down here. And I'm just going to start lightly making myself a kind of defined line. I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to go up to the front here. So you can see that line that I've just made here. And then I'm going to go to the outer corner. So there is my bottom line. Now I'm going to do the same thing on top. I'm going to start in the middle. And make that front really, really light. You don't want to make that too dark at all. And then come over to the end. So for this part of my eyebrow, on this one, is super, I don't know, like balding. So what I like to do for it is take my spoolie again and brush all those hairs down, because look at how much hair I don't have right there. So now what I'm going to do is take that same pencil and just pretend like I'm making little hairs. So just kind of quickly drawing downwards to fill in that area. And then I'm going to take my spoolie again and brush it back into shape. And then I just like to sharpen up the outer edge as well. And you'll see some of my eyebrow hairs like to kind of be wily and stick out places, but we're going to take care of that at the end. So then just keep brushing, and also this spoolie is really good for blending out any of the harsh lines that you've left in there. So then for the front, what I'm going to do is do just like I did over on this corner and just lightly fill that in. Quick little strokes, and then when I get to the front, I'm going to push those up. Okay, so this is what I have right now, and as you can see, this front looks a little bit messy, but we're about to clean all of that up. Now I'm going to take this MAC concealer. This is the Studio Finish, and it's an NC15. The only reason I'm using this is because it's very light. You can use any light concealer that you have. It definitely doesn't have to be MAC. And a little concealer brush. I'm going to get a good bit of that on there. And then I'm going to start right in the middle again like we have for everything else. and just really clean that up. And then I'm going to go above my brow as well. I like to make kind of that harsh line first. And then once I get that accomplished, I'll go back and kind of just flick it up so that when I blend out all my powder, this isn't going to stand out too much. And I also clean up the front here as well. So that is pretty much my eyebrow filled in versus the one that is not done. It gives it a lot more shape, looks a lot cleaner. The front of these I still have a big problem with because this one is perfect, but when I fill it in to try to match this one, because you see how slanted it is, I really have to fake my shape over here and pretend like that these match very well. And the way I do that is just kind of measure and see where this one should be because the top is what's so uneven about it. And for some reason I just don't grow hair there. So I usually spend a lot of time at the front of this eyebrow particularly, but the both of them. So now that I have this one filled in, I'll go and fill this one in and then work on the fronts of them to make sure that they match a little bit better. Okay, so this is with the both of them filled in. And after I fill this one in, sometimes I have to go back and pretend like this one's a little bit thicker just so that they match a little better. Now I'm going to blend out all of my powder, and then the last thing that I may or may not do, just depending on how my eyebrows are acting that day, I'll go in with some of this Brow Drama from Maybelline also, and it is just eyebrow mascara, and that really sets them into place. So like I said earlier, when you can see the ends when I'm like filling them in, my eyebrows are like everywhere. I can't cut that because then if I do that, area that's sparse is going to be even more sparse. So this helps to keep it in place and also makes them look just a little bit thicker. So after I blend out all of my powder, I'll usually go back and do that if I can tell that they're going to be a problem that day. Okay, so I definitely wanted you guys to see with my face finished and with my hair done and everything, because I feel like that makes such a huge difference with any part of your makeup. If you're doing your eyeliner or eyeshadow or just filling in your eyebrows, sometimes for me at least, when I just have my face and my eyebrows done, I'm like, oh, these are looking a little bit thick. But then usually when I have everything else done, it looks fine all tied together. So this is everything finished. I went really light on my eyes today and pretty much nothing on my lips. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. If you have any tips for me, be sure to leave those down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that when I get to 400, I can give my giveaway box to somebody. I did a video a couple videos back about what is in that box so far, so be sure to check that video out if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.